E-bikes, we know they're fast everywhere, uphill, downhill, across trails, but how fast can you actually go on one? Today, with the help of Mother Nature, I'm going to be finding that out. One thing I love on my e-bike is going fast, but sometimes I ask myself, how fast am I actually going? So today, we've brought a speed gun out to the trails to measure that. Is it because sometimes we're flying past rocks, roots, trees, it makes us feel faster? But sometimes when you're outside of that 60-mile-an-hour limit as well, or 25 kilometers an hour, we feel that motor drag, so sometimes slows the e-bike down too. So what I wanted to do today is head out into the hills, find the biggest hill I could find, see how fast we can actually go on these e-bikes. So every single e-bike sold has to have a limiter by law. Varies whereabouts you are around the world, but usually in the UK and most of Europe is around 50 mile an hour, 25 kilometers per hour. Sometimes when you exceed that speed, so you go above that limiter, it's actually quite hard to get the extra speed. Sometimes it feels like you're going through, some say sticky mud or chucking an anchor out the back of the bike. It actually drags you back. But so I just wanted to see how much speed I could get on the flat with a sprint on a restricted e-bike. So I'm going to stick it in turbo and sprint above that limiter and see how fast we can actually go. So that's 40 kph, so pretty good for a flat sprint, but it just shows you how much you can go above that limiter. So this trail in front of us here is just like a gentle sloping trail, smooth grassland, short grass, just going to give me a quick idea of what we're going to actually be able to expect from today. I'm not going to go as fast as I can, I'm just going to go for an average kind of sprint, tuck in, get the speed gun out, and see how fast we can actually go down this. So I'm expecting to hit probably, or I'm hoping about 50, 55 kilometers an hour, and then I'm gonna go from there. 57 kilometers an hour, so that's just a meandering grass bank with a sprint into it. So I think if we step it up, take it to a next style of slope, we should be able to add, I'm hoping on those bigger hills, we might even be able to double that. So what was really interesting with that result was actually, I talked about the motor restricting you. You know, when you get above 25 kilometers per hour, you get that kind of drag. Obviously with the Kenevo and his Bros motor, you don't get so much drag with that. So I didn't actually notice any hold back at all. Obviously I got the help of gravity, but I didn't even notice that restrictor holding me back at all. So hopefully when we take it to the bigger hills, we're gonna go way past that. So now this is a typical mountainside trails. Got a big drop off to our right hand side, got bushes, trees, things like that flying past. Also got a really narrow trail. So I'm thinking I'm actually gonna probably be going slower, but it's gonna feel a hell of a lot faster. I'm thinking, I don't know, we'll be lucky 30, 35K on this. It's really narrow, rocky, rooty. It's not very nice, but I'm gonna feel way faster. Let's get the speed gun out and have a look. So that felt pretty sketchy. Obviously, it's a tight little narrow track. We've got ruts each side of it as well. So I'm feeling kind of out of control, but still feeling quite fast. So I'm pretty curious to see what the results were. Well, we've got 37 kilometers per hour. So not that fast, but it felt a lot faster than the earlier grass open field. But I really want to try and go quicker, get out on these big hills. Let's try and find a mountain. So the real reason we're here is to hit this massive hill. It's in Shropshire, it's one of the biggest hills around and the perfect tool for the job. I want to break 100 kilometers an hour today, and I saw previously Donnie hit this hill and come pretty close to that. So I reckon with my power, the bike's power, the added weight and a little aero help, we can smash that 100 kilometers an hour. So we've arrived, got this massive hill behind me, everything's looking perfect. The sun's out, we've got a little bit of wind. I've been keeping an eye on the weather. Previously it's been nice and dry, so that ground isn't going to be too wet. The only slight problem I can see is these sheep being around. If I hit one of those things at 100K, it's going to be game over for me and probably for the sheep too. I did wake up quite a few times last night actually, thinking about it. And I reckon it's on. Now I'm here, it's fine. Just those pre-event nerves. So the bike I've chosen to ride today is a Specialized Kenevo. 180mm travel. It's one of the e-bikes that's more of a nod towards heading downhill and downhill fast. It's got a 65-degree head angle, keeping it nice and slack when you're going fast. 12-33mm wheelbase on the large, as well, keeping it nice and stable for when things start really picking up the pace. It's got that nice Bros motor on there, so it's got no resistance over the 25 kilometer limit. And it's 23.6 kilos. So I'm thinking for today, to be going fast, I want a heavier bike rather than a lighter bike. And a few little mods I've done is pump the tyres up to 40 PSI, just reducing that rolling resistance. And hopefully we're going to see some good speed today. It did feel pretty quick. It's really, really bumpy. It probably doesn't look it on the video. And the thing I'm most scared about is the sheep in the way. I'm concentrating on my line, but then I'm also doing a second take down the hill to make sure the sheep are out the way. But that felt quite good. I still reckon there's room for improvement. Come on, shock me. What are we with? 86 kilometers, damn! So we need another 14K, yeah? I think that probably goes in my top 5 scary bike moments, actually. That was fast, it felt fast. I'll be really want to know the results because I've got no skin left on my bum from a tyre burn, and also the nether regions tucks that back wheel at this speed. So it better have been worth it. Ah! My God, 97 kilometers per hour. Damn, 3 kilometers off at 100 kilometers an hour. So I'm afraid it's time for drastic measures. The guys at GCN have sorted me out something pretty special for this. You might want to close your eyes. Back in a minute. I don't know, it didn't feel as fast as either. I'm getting more comfortable, but it's still super, super, super scary. But I'm just getting bounced every time you a bump like that, and that speed, you're going like 20 foot off of it. It's scary because I'm just literally skipping the whole way down, and I feel so vulnerable in this thing. I really want to know the result because I'm getting scared. Ah! 97 kilometers, looking like this. Well, at the top, there's 3 blind brows as I come in, so I can't even see where I'm going. And on the left, there's a massive rut. If I go in, I literally am going to die and probably get catapulted 50 foot down the bank, probably to my end. But I can just, if I hit the line, it's good. But there's sheep as well that are just coming over the brow. Sometimes we have to do a bit of sheep clearing as well. Oh, that's got to have been it, surely. I've got a flat. That's how extreme this is. A flat grass field. And I've got a snake bike. We're going that fast. That felt it, come on. Was that 100K? Oh my God. No. 99 kilometers an hour, are you kidding me? And that's it, isn't it? Didn't bring a pump. Rookie's mistake. So there you go, 1 kilometer off at 100 kilometers an hour. That's pretty rapid on a bike, probably the fastest I've ever been off-road on a bike. It's fairly easy, well, I wouldn't say easy, but I think you could do that speed quite easy on a hillside, on a road bike out in the middle of France or Europe or somewhere. But off-road, that's a hell of a speed, especially when you're hitting rocks and roots and bouncing. Like that last run at 99 kilometers, I was literally not even on the ground, skipping off every little inch of bump and just flying down that hill. It felt pretty scary, and I've done some scary stuff in my time. But so what have we learned from today? I think we squeezed another, was it 2 kilometers out wearing the skin suit? But would I do that in a normal ride or event? No, definitely, because I think it looked stupid. The helmet was stupid, felt pretty vulnerable in all that kit, but it did actually help, you know, get those extra 2K. I think what I'd really love to do is get the GTN guys, get some aero stuff done on my bike, maybe shave my legs, shave my head, I don't know, just some stuff like that. Get me aero, get the bike aero, and we're gonna break 100 kilometers, I promise. So another thing I'm thinking, is this an e-bike world speed record? Unofficial, I know, but I'd love to see or hear if anyone has actually gone over 99 or 100 kilometers an hour on their e-bike so far. So am I annoyed at not breaking 100 kilometers an hour? No, I think 99's pretty bloody close. And I think with the right setup, we can definitely go over that. I've been scared on my bike, but this was definitely the top 5 scary moments. But yeah, there we go. That's what we've done today. And if you've enjoyed today's video, check out the 100k kilometer challenge where I ride 100 kilometers on one battery, managing my battery throughout that whole video up here. Don't forget to drop us any comments on how we can go faster in the box below. Give us a thumbs up and just make sure you subscribe to eMBN for even more awesome videos.